Hello friends, as we are discussing Karnataka TET previous year papers, so this is time to read 2017 science paper with key answers, right? As I am uploading the previous year papers, as you know, since 2014, and I'll upload 2019 and 2020 and 2021 paper also. So for more updates, just subscribe to my channel as well as like, share and comment. Now let me start with the question number 121 of science paper. You can see here in question number 121, the balloon pops up during hot summer more frequently than in winter. This can be explained by the law. As we know, in summer we are having the more temperature, more heat. So because of more heat, because of more temperature, the pressure inside the balloon is also increased. So it just frequently pop out. So who has given this statement or this example is nothing but the Charles law. So option 3 will be correct here. Go through the statement of each law. It is available in the 10th standard science reader. Just go through it once. Now come to question number 122 here. Ultrasonic sounds are not used to track artificial satellites as they. Ultrasonic sounds, we make use of ultrasonic sounds just to track the vehicles or aircraft just has gone inside the water bodies, right? Because it ultrasonic sound passes through the medium. It required water, air or something to propagate. But here in vacuum, in the space, we are not having any medium, so we cannot track artificial satellites. So our correct option will be option 2 here. Now come to question number 123. Transmutation refers to the production of isotopes, as you are knowing. Just go through the definitions of isotopes, isobar and isocores and the processes. Now come to question number 124 here. Critical state of nuclear reactor is maintained by, it is controlled by whom? It is controlled by the control rod itself. So option 4 here is correct. Now come to question number 125 here. In question number 125, wavelength of a longitudinal wave is 1 centimeter. They have given the value of lambda, and they have given the value of velocity also, that is 330 meter per second. The frequency of the wave, they are asking the value of the frequency here. So I have make use of the formula here, velocity equal to wavelength into frequency. Just substitute the values and try to get to the answer. It is 33,000, right? So just convert 1000 in the form of 10 cube. You are going to get the answer as 33 into 10 to the power of 3 hertz is the unit here. Option 4 will be correct. Come to question number 126 here. In question number 126, type of diode used in optical fiber communication is. In optical fibers, for the communication purpose, what type of diode we are making use here? It is nothing but the laser diode. So option 4 here is correct. Factor between original and reflected sound causes an echo. So what factor is causing the sound to become echo is nothing but a maximum distance of 17 meters. So option 2 here is correct. Tungsten filament is used in electric bulbs because it has, inside the electric bulbs we are making use of tungsten filament only. Why? Because the reason here is that it has the high resistance as well as it has the high melting point, so we are making use of that only inside the bulb. Now come to question number 129 here. Example for a thermosetting plastic. Thermosetting plastics are those plastics which on burning, which on heating just get settled down. So here for this question they have given the grace point. So none of the option here. If you just mark any option, means you are going to get the option as 1 marks for each question, right? Now come to question number 130 here. The raw material added to the silica while manufacturing the flint glass. While preparing the flint glass, what type of raw material we are adding with the silicon or with the silica? It is nothing but the lead oxide. Just remember, for flint glass with silicon, lead oxide is added to make it. Now come to question number 131 here. The components of the cement which absorb water during curing are, while curing the cement, so what materials are present inside the cement that are absorbing the water while curing? It is nothing but the calcium and aluminum sulfate. So these are the material, or these are the chemicals or components which absorb the water during curing. Now come to question number 132 here. Elements belonging to same group are, you can see option number 4 here is correct because they belong to the same group 2. So beryllium, calcium, magnesium and the barium are of the same group elements. Now come to question number 133 here. Materials added to control the cracking of ceramic articles are, right, just to avoid the cracking inside the ceramic material. So what are the material or components we are going to add inside it while preparing? It is nothing but the flint and the quartz. We are making the ceramic material by making use of flint and quartz just to avoid cracking. Now come to question number 134 here. In question number 134, electronic configuration of silicon is, they have given the name of the element, that is silicon. As you know, in silicon you are going to have the 14 electrons. So you need to write the electronic configuration of silicon. You can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p2 is the right answer. Now come to question number 135 here. In saponification process, the fats and oils are neutralized by adding. By adding what? We can saponify fats and oils. We can neutralize fats and oils. It is nothing but by making use of potassium hydroxide, that is nothing but KOH. By making use of KOH, we are neutralizing fats and oils. Now come to question number 136 here. Lymph contains, as you know, lymph is nothing but the colorless fluid which is present inside our body, as we are having blood as of red color, right? Why? What is the reason of blood as the red color? Because RBCs are there. What is the reason of lymph as the colorless? Because WBCs are there. With the WBC, proteins are also available. So option 3 will be the correct here. Now come to question number 137. The glands which are present on the top of two kidneys. On the top of two kidneys, what are the glands which are present above it? It is nothing but the adrenal gland, as we have studied in our 10th standard as well as in our PUC. Now come to question number 138 here. Among the following which is not a food additive? In food we add antioxidant, colorants, flavorants, but we don't add polypollites. So option 3 will be the correct option here. Now come to question number 139. Among the following a tissue is, as we know tissues, the best examples if we give here will be the xylem and phloem. That two are nothing but the conductors, conductor of water, conductor of food. So here the correct option will be option 3. Come to question number 140 here. Group of flightless birds. Flightless means which cannot fly. So the birds who cannot fly is nothing but the option 4, that is ostrich, kiwi, emu and rhea. Just remember these all 4 names. Now come to question number 141 here. A school gives preferences to girls while preparing students for an Adagita, the song competition. This reflects, while the singing competition we make use of only girls, we choose only girls, we avoid to take boys, we doesn't allow boys to sing, right? So what type of factor it is reflecting here is nothing but the gender bias. We are differentiating between the boys and girls. So here option 4 will be the correct option. Come to question number 142 here. In question number 142, school based assessment is primarily based on the fact that in school the assessment or the internal, or you can say the examinations, are very subjective in nature. So option 4 will be correct here. Come to question number 143. Correct sequence of the events of experimental learning is. In experimental learning, what are the correct sequence? What is the correct order here? Just for the sake of experimental learning, first we have to provide a learning experience to the students. Then we have to create this what we can say situation there. Then we have to monitor the situation, then we have to consolidate it. So option here will be the option 2, that is CABD is the correct sequence or correct order, you can say. Now come to question number 144 here. Varun of 8th standard wants to follow the footsteps of Salumarada Timokka. This behavior of Varun is. Here the Varun of 8th standard wants to follow Timokka. Why it is means here the Varun is making ideal, right? So he want to follow anyone. So he is what? He is emotionally linked with him or her. So the correct here will be the emotional. You can't say intellectual and psychomotor and the aesthetic will be the correct option. Here the emotional factor will be the correct option. Now come to question number 145 here. For which of the following concepts critical inquiry method of teaching is used? Critical inquiry method means if you read all the 4 options, you can see that solids lose their weight if we immerse inside the liquid. So here the students can criticalize the situation, so the critical inquiry method will be applicable to the option 4 itself. So option 4 here is correct. Now come to question number 146. The ability developed by a student in inductive method is. In inductive method, logical reasoning will develop, so option 1 will be correct here. Come to question number 147 here. Critical pedagogy believes that the perceptions, ideology of all the students are relevant, so option 3 will be correct here. Question number 148. In Edgar Dale Kona experience, the experiences move from concrete to abstract, right? From the visualizing, from the objective to the imagination. So concrete to abstract. Now come to question number 149 here. Aruna helps her mother to separate iron filling mixed with the suji by using a magnet. This act of Aruna belongs to a domain. So it belongs to the cognitive domain. Not intellectual, not psychological, not affective. It is cognitive domain. Now come to question number 150 here. Name of an Indian Nobel Prize awardee for the work in the field of astrophysics. So who is the scientist or who is the astrophysics who got the Nobel Prize in India, right? So it is nothing but the Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Remember the name of the scientist or physicist. Here it is Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. So this is for today. Thank you so much. I'll upload the more videos just for updating. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Let's meet on the next video.